All right. Just get everything situated here. Um, all right. So, hello, YouTube. Scab the Wolf here, back with another video or stream for your viewing pleasure. And the Grammy Awards were just announced. Funny thing is, I didn't even know about it until now. So, that's that's what we're gonna do. Is we're gonna do the Grammy Awards. Now, I'm doing this a little bit earlier than I wanted to. But I could have done it because I wasn't feeling well today, so I stayed home from the media lab, which is where I'm going to school technically. It's kind of like a school, but like whatever. It's kind of a film school, kind of sort of. So I just decided to stay home because my throat was a little bit irritated. So yeah. So anyway, on to the subject at hand. The 2023 Grammy nominees have been revealed, or at least most of them. There's some that haven't been, but like the rock and metal ones for sure have been announced, and the typical ones that you get, like the all genre ones, have also been announced. So I think we're gonna not waste any time here to see what we have. I've already looked at these. Best rock performance. One of these I haven't heard as much. Um, Brian Adams, "So Heavy It Hurts." I haven't heard that song. Beck, "Old Man." Black Keys, "Wild Child." Brady Carlisle, "Broken Horses." Idols with "Crawl." Ozzy Osbourne featuring Jeff Beck with "Patient Number 9." And Turnstile with "Holiday." Now, Turnstile's nominated a lot here, which is crazy. Turnstile's like what Nothing More was like a few years ago. They were heavily nominated. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just tired. That's all. Yeah, I think Turnstile is probably the only one I've heard out of these. And it's great that they're nominated for stuff. It's definitely a great thing. So yeah, I don't know which one should win. I think honestly, Ozzy Osbourne would probably be the one to win rock because it's a bigger name. But I wouldn't be surprised. I just have no idea. I have no idea who's going to win this. I have no idea what my prediction would be for it. Because these are names that I'm not as familiar. Like I'm familiar with Beck, Brian Adams, but these are ones I haven't really heard that much. So like so there you go. Um, yeah. So that's pretty much it for that. Um, it's the thing. Ozzy Osbourne, Beck, Turnstile, Idols, like either of those probably for that. And we go to best metal performance here, which is a little thing I'm a little more familiar with. Um, Ghost, "Call Me a Little Sunshine." Megadeth, "We'll Be Back." Use, "Kill or Be Killed." Ozzy Osbourne featuring Tony Iommi, "Degradation Rules." And Turnstile with "Blackouts." So Turnstiles with both metal and rock, which is weird. Honestly, um, it'll be either Megadeth or Ozzy Osbourne because they're big names, and that's kind of sad that the Grammys have went for bigger names and not newer bands like Turnstile, which are pretty new. So, or Ghost could take it. I mean, Ghost should definitely have the best metal performance, because they're now a big name. That's just what I'm assuming. Um, It'll either be Megadeth or Ozzy Osbourne. That's just what my opinion is for best metal. Um, and I'll get into what I think should be nominated later on. But I'm just gonna say for the rock and alternative, these are what it is for best rock song: Red Hot Chili Peppers, "Black Summer." Turnstile, Blackout again, Brandy Carlisle, Broken Horses again, War on Drugs, Harmonious Dream, and then Ozzy Osbourne featuring Jeff Beck again coming in with Patient number 9. Um, I think these are kind of similar to what I did with the rock performance, my predictions. Um, it'll probably be Ozzy Osbourne, Red Hot Chili Peppers, like have a because this is the first time that they've been on here with a nomination for anything. Black Summer. Um, it'll be the big names that win because like the Grammys not concerned about like whatever's new or whatever, but whatever. Just again, turnstiles here. And so that's just basically what's going to win best rock song. For best rock album, we have the Black Keys, Dropout Boogie, Elvis Costello and the Imposters, The Boy Named If, Idols with Crawler. We have Machine Gun Kelly with Mainstream Sellout, Ozzy Osbourne, Patient number 9, Spoon, Lucifer, On the Sofa. Now, obviously, it's going to be Machine Gun Kelly with Mainstream Sellout. I mean, that's pretty obvious. No, I'm just joking with you. Like, I hope that doesn't win because that's a terrible album. One of the worst of this year. It's a garbage album, in my opinion. Um, it'll probably be something like Black Keys or Ozzy Osbourne or something like that. These are not. Most of these are like really familiar names. Like as, I mean, familiar to some people, but not to me as much. Idols. I've not heard of Idols really. I would like to check them out. Same with Spoon. You know, like nice some of these got nominated for sure. I should stop doing these when I'm yawning too much. But I guess these are more laid back. I guess. So yeah, it'll probably be something. I don't know. Like I'm just kind of like observing. I just don't know who will win for sure. I kind of just learned to think that way. So yeah. So that's it for best rock album. Like Machine Gun Kelly being nominated for it. That's a terrible thing to do. I mean, honest, that's a terrible thing to do. Like that's something we'll look back on 20 years from now and be like, "What? We nominated that?" Ugh. And then for best alternative music album, again, was albums I didn't even hear or anything. Arcade Fire, We, Big Thief, Dragon, New War, Mountain, I Believe in You, York with Fossora, whatever, Wet Legs, self-titled, and then Yeah Yeah Yeahs with Cool It Down. Again, none of these I really heard, so I don't know. So I know Arcade Fire got into a little bit of hot water with their frontman, and that's kind of like a very garbage thing that happened. Um, I don't know. Maybe Big Thief. Maybe Bjork. Yeah, it could change, but like whatever. And then best alternative music performance here: Arctic Monkeys, There Better Be a Mirror Ball, Big Thief, certainly, Florence and the Machine, King, Wet Leg, Chase, Long, Long, however you pronounce that, I'm not sure. And then Yeah Yeah Yeahs with Perfume Genius, Spitting Off the Edge of the World. Oh, maybe Florence and the Machine for that one, or Arctic Monkeys. I'm not sure. Just very quickly there. And then record of the year. These are songs from like all sorts of genres, pop and rap especially. Um, you got ABBA with "Don't Shut Me Down," Adele "Easy on Me," Beyonce "Break My Soul," Mary J. Blige "Good Morning Gorgeous," Brady Carlisle featuring Lucius, whatever, "You and Me on the Rock," Doja Cat "Woman," Steve Lacy "Bad Habits," Kendrick Lamar "The Heart" Part 5, Lizzo "About Damn Time," and Harry Styles "As It Was." Now, like I would predict, Kendrick Lamar might win. Um, ABBA, Adele. I don't know. I didn't even hear any of these, so I don't know. This is kind of like a toss up. I mean, any of these could win. I mean, like they would if it's like what Grammys have done before. Adele, even though "Easy on Me" is kind of just okay as a song. I don't know. Like a lot of these I didn't even hear, but I did hear "Easy on Me." It's just okay. Not like the best song ever or anything like that, but whatever. Kendrick Lamar. When I see Kendrick Lamar's name on a nomination, that's probably who will probably I'll be anticipating because he's good. I don't know if I've heard this album, but I know he's good, so whatever. Album of the year. ABBA's Voyage, Adele's 30, Bad Bunny, Invernato, Cinti, Beyonce, Renaissance, Mary J. Blige, Good Morning Gorgeous, Deluxe, Brady Carlisle, and These Silent Days, Coldplay, coming in, Music of the Spheres, Kendrick Lamar with Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, Lizzo Special, and Harry Styles with Harry's House. Now, like, I don't know. These are all albums I didn't listen to, except for Adele's 30. I did hear that. And it's Kendrick Lamar or Adele might win. I don't know. Like, Adele's 30 is just a very okay-ish album, in my opinion. Like, I didn't hear the new ABBA one. I know ABBA's like was a big deal. This is their first album in a long time, like 40 years or something like that. Like, I don't know. ABBA, Adele, Kendrick Lamar might win. I don't know. I didn't hear the Coldplay album, like, and I'm somewhat interested in what Coldplay has to do. I mean, their original stuff, like from the 2000s, is pretty good. So I don't know. Um, I didn't hear anything else from not the Bad Bunny stuff. Like that's just on there because it was number one on the Billboard 200 for a long time. That's basically why Bad Bunny is nominated. Um, so I don't know. Um, for Song of the Year, ABCDEFU by Gail, About Damn Time by Lizzo, All Too Well, 10-minute version, the short film, Taylor Swift, As It Was by Harry Styles, Bad Habit by Steve Lacy, Break My Soul by Beyonce, Easy on Me by Adele, God Did by DJ Khaled, featured Rick Ross, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, John Legend, and Friday with Two Eyes. The Heart Part 5 by Kendrick Lamar, Just Like That by Bonnie Raitt, whatever. Um, For these, I'm not. Again, I'm not really sure. Like again, I already said I heard "Easy on Me." I heard actually all too well the 10-minute version because my sister is a big Swiftie. So, and that song actually I think is pretty good. So maybe that one. Um, I'm not like the biggest Swiftie in the world, but that song's actually pretty solid. Like they expanded that to 10 minutes, so that's pretty cool. And you know I like long songs, so whatever. Again, the same nominations that I had before with Adele, Kendrick Lamar, and all that stuff. I am kind of looking for a surprise to see like which song, maybe Gail. Even though, like every time I see ABCDEFU by Gail, like I think of that awful Veer Union cover. Gah, that is an awful cover. Like I know a lot of people weren't saying anything positive about this song, the Gail song ABCDEFU, which but like whatever. Like I mean, it's kind of dumb, but it's kind of whatever. Like that Veer Union song is just awful. Like it just totally like ruined everything that the original had. Like I'm giving a lot of credit to Gail here, like which is insane for this channel because it's a rock and metal centered channel, I guess. But yeah, don't listen to that Veer Union cover or that EP that they had. That's terrible. Like I don't know, Gail, whatever. Best new artists here. Like again, names I didn't even know about as much. Anita, Omar Apollo, Domi and JD Beck, Moody Log, Samara Joy, Lotto, Mainskin, Toby, and whatever the name I can't. It's spelled Nwigwe. That's what his name is. Molly Tuttle and Wet Leg are the other ones. Like I don't know, I'm familiar with Main Skin because they're rock. I don't know, but I just don't know who will win for sure. I've seen Wet Leg on the rock and metal, like in the rock alternative stuff. So I don't know. I'm just not familiar with any of these as much. I didn't even hear a lot about Main Skin. I've heard about them. I heard they were in Eurovision or whatever, but I just that's one I'm kind of more familiar with because I've seen the name Main Skin more than like anything. Um, Songwriter of the Year. I don't know if any. I'm just gonna list these off: Amy Allen, Nija Charles, if I said that correctly, Tobias Jesso Jr., The Dream, and Laura Vates Veltz. Yeah, it's Veltz. Again, I don't know any of these. Best compilation soundtrack for visual media: Elvis. We got Encanto. We got Stranger Things soundtrack for the Netflix series Season 4, Volume 2. Top Gun, Maverick, and West Side Story. Probably Top Gun Maverick because that movie is awesome. But I would rule out Encanto either or Elvis or even West Side Story, like any of those, or Stranger Things. Like that's actually a surprisingly good compilation, like a good roundup here for these announcements because, like, of course, you know, like these are good, definitely. Like, I don't know, isn't Stranger Things like just like a compilation of like songs from the '80s or whatever? Like, I'm not as familiar with Stranger Things, so I don't know. Like, I know Master of Puppets was on the soundtrack or something like that. So I don't know. Like, but Top Gun Maverick definitely. The song Lady Gaga did for it was pretty good when I heard it at the end credits. And the score for that I remember being pretty good too. So that's probably my choice. Best score soundtrack for video games and other interactive media: Aliens, Fireteam Elite, Assassin's Creed, Valhalla, Dawn of Ragnarok, Call of Duty Vanguard, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, and Old World. I didn't play any of these. I'm just listing them off. So maybe Guardians of the Galaxy because I like Guardians of the Galaxy. Maybe I don't know. Um, Best recording package here. Some Chinese orchestra. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Beginningless beginning. Sulphurous, diverse, spiritualized. Everything is beautiful. Fan Talos and Under Oath with Warriorist, which that would probably be my because Under Oath is a good band. Like I like that album Voyeurist. Definitely pretty good. Yeah, but I don't know. It'll probably go to another thing, not Under Oath. I'm not sure. Maybe it would go to Under Oath, but who knows? Best box or limited edition package. Various artists inspired by music. Interscope Reimagined. Danny Elfman with Big Mess. Black Pumas. The self-titled edition collector's edition box set. They Might Be Giants with book, and the Grateful Dead with In and Out of the Garden, Madison Square Garden, 81, 82 to 83. Again, I don't know which one would win. It would be Grateful Dead, maybe, or Danny Elfman. I don't know. Best Americana album: Brandy Carlisle, and These Silent Days, Dr. John, Things Happen That Way, Kept, Mo, Good to Be, Robert Plant, and Alison Krauss, Raise the Roof, I guess, and Bonnie Raitt with Just Like That. Best Americana Roots Song: Anais Mitchell, Bright Star, Sheryl Crow, Forever, Robert Plant, and Alison Krauss, High and Lonesome, Bonnie Raitt, Just Like That, A.F. O'Donovan, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, Alison Russell, Prodigal, Prodigal, Prodigal Daughter, yeah, that's right, and Brady Carlisle, You and Me on the Rock. Again, I don't know any of these as much, so it's all for you, I guess. Um, I'm just I was just reading from the Loudwire article about it. So I didn't even see the country ones because Loudwire isn't country. So I'm just gonna see what the country ones are real quick. Just just cause I'm not gonna go over rap or anything like that. Um, Maybe a little bit. Pop duo and stuff like some of the same names that were like in the actually all of the same names that were in the album and record and song and all that stuff are in there. Best dance report, whatever. Uh, Best rap performance. There's some of the same names: DJ Khaled, Doja Cat, Kendrick Lamar. There's those were all in the album of the year and stuff like that. I'm just looking for country. I'm on a New York Post article now. Oh yeah, best music video. Taylor Swift, All Too Well. The short film will probably win that. Best music film. I don't know. I don't know. He already did the best alternative stuff. Already got those off. Best jazz, whatever. Already did best rock song. Country solo performance. I don't know. Miranda Lambert got a lot of attention there, so maybe her heart first custody ballerina something in orange deck ride in his arms. Miranda Lambert circles around this town. Mary Morris, Cliff Forever, Willie Nelson. Those are, they haven't announced a lot for country. I just skipped. I probably just skipped over it a lot or whatever. Grammy country nominations 2023. Yeah, yeah, we could skip that. I'll probably find out about it later. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this reaction video, I guess. So leave all responses that you have in the comment section down below. This is Skip Wolf signing out. Take care. End of video.